In phases of that race, you showed a real nice turn of pace, but I guess ultimately no points, and that must be frustrating.
Yeah, I think we had a quite decent, the mid stint with the median, and then the team was trying to use me to back up the Alpines, which I think compromised. If I pitted maybe 2-3 laps earlier, it could be better, but I think it was more important to get Valtteri to get these points. But then, the moment I put on soft, I was stuck in the traffic, and then I knew behind Valtteri or Williams, they are one of the two quickest cars, so it's really difficult to making progress from there. So, let's say I really enjoyed the first part of the race, and the second part was a little bit more trickier.
You can take a lot of positives, I hope, from the pace of the car generally, and that bodes well, I guess, for the last couple of races.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, overall, it's been a quite good weekend, especially, let's say from my side, I struggled a little bit compared to Valtteri, but this track is definitely quite tricky, quite slippery. And today, I think in the race, the consistency and everything was good compared to Austin. So we did do a step up. So we just need to keep working on the racecraft. It seems like we have a, let's say, better one-lap pace than the race car.
Valtteri, great to see you in the points, but I'm guessing based on the pace of the car yesterday, you would have hoping for so much more today.
For sure, I was hoping for more. I mean, from where we started, but the race pace wasn't quite there. And especially, we had difficulties on the hard tire just to keep it up in a good temperature. That was a tricky thing, and especially on the front axle. So just sliding around quite a bit, and it was not easy.
How much do you think it was that you dropped behind Fernando at the end? It looked like you were much faster in that first stint, but you just couldn't find a way through.
In the beginning, with the medium, it felt like we were faster, yeah. So for sure that hurt, but I don't know. Still, it was a struggle towards the end with the hard tire.
And a few positives to take though. This upgrade package does seem to have made you in the mix for points.
Absolutely, it's clear improvement, and we try to keep this momentum and keep scoring more than Aston.
Trying to look at the positives, considering where you started, do you think where you finished was actually better than expected?
Yeah, we had a good race actually. I was pleasantly surprised. I think we did a really good job. It was a tricky start. We had some technical issue getting off the line, so we dropped down to 19th, and then we made our way through. actually, most of the cars we overtook on track, or we did it in the pit stops, and we got to 12th. So I think, considering where we were on Friday, on a circuit we knew was going to be difficult for us, I felt like we did a very good job.
There's been a few races this year where I think on a Sunday you've really shown a turn of pace. Is that a good positive to take, even not just these last two races, but for next year?
Yes, definitely. I think last year the team was maybe a little bit stronger in qualifying in the race, and this year it's a bit 50-50. Sometimes we get the qualifying right, sometimes we get the race right. It is a bit of a moving board, but I think if you look at where we were at the start of the year and look at where we are now, I feel like we generally really understand the car's weaknesses. We get on top of them, we maximise the weekends, and it puts us in a good place for development for next year, because we understand the areas we need to work on.
Kevin, it was about 10 degrees cooler today. Do you think that really hurt you guys out there?
No.
What do you think were the problems out there?
Just didn't, have a good pace today. So we did what we could. Did a medium soft race, which I guess could have given us some opportunities, but we were a bit too far off today to really do too much.